I have all the kids in the room coming up. We've got a very special children's story just for you on your way up. All the kids in the room. Today, we are talking about celebrations in my sermon. But whenever you have a celebration or a party, what is one thing that is extremely important to have at your celebration or your party? Did I hear someone say food? Is food important to have at a party? How important is food at a party? Pretty? Do you think you could have a good party with no food? No. Parents, is a party good with no food? No. Can you imagine a wedding celebration and at the reception nobody eats anything? Would that be good, boys and girls? Would that be good, mums and dads? No. The food is extremely important. Today I want to talk about a story where Jesus needed food after a celebration was already happening. So, this story involves 1 fish, 2 fish, 5 pieces of bread, and a basket. It is extremely important. And do you know what's in that basket? Does anyone know what meal might be in that basket? Anyone want to guess? Yeah, so what time of day is the meal for? Anyone want to guess? Lunch. Is lunch anyone's favourite meal of the day? Yeah? Lunch is one of my favourite meals of the day. There's nothing better than a good feast in the middle of the day to break up the workday. So this is lunch. Come on, said Jesus, let's take a break and leave the crowds behind. Because all the crowds were following him, they were all celebrating the fact that he might be their new king. Let's laze about, let's relax, let's unwind and lie in the grass. When? What do you think happened? Surprise, the crowds found Jesus. Philip, said Jesus, it's our 5,000 friends. Where will we find the food to feed them? Can you imagine having to find food for 5,000 people? How many kids are at your school? Like 500 at primary school? Or 1,000? Can you imagine 5 times your school trying to find food for all of them? That'd be pretty difficult, right? 5,000 friends, cried Philip. We could work for weeks and weeks and we could never make the money to buy the food for all of these people. I would never have money to buy bread for 5,000 friends. Meanwhile, as Philip checked the numbers, Andrew felt a boink on his elbow. He looked down and there was a boy with 1, what did he have? Fish, 2 fish, 5 loaves, lunch. Son, laughed Andrew, you have a big lunch and a big heart, but I don't think that's quite enough to feed 5,000 people. Look, come and meet Jesus. I think he will enjoy and like your spirit. While Philip checked the numbers, Andrew and the boy charged up the hill to see Jesus. Hi, Jesus, said Andrew. You're going to like this lad. He's offered us 1 fish, 2 fish, 5 bits of bread, lunch. Everybody take a seat, said Jesus. Thanks to our young friend and thanks to God our Father, we've got enough food for all 5,000 people. 1 fish, 2 fish, 5 loaves, lunch. And Jesus gave 1 fish and 1 loaf and 2 fish and 2 loaves and 5 fish and 4 loaves and loaves and loaves and fish and fish and loaves and fish until all the people had their fill. Lots of fish, right? And food and bread. The disciples gathered up all the leftovers and Philip counted all the baskets one by one, adding up all the numbers, and they had 12 baskets left over. What do you think the 5,000 people did? Were they happy? Yeah, the 5,000 people with tight bellies all lay down and had an afternoon nap. And then they all decided that we should catch Jesus and crown him king. But Jesus had already climbed to the top of the mountain and was hiding away so that he could go and keep on doing his ministry. Boys and girls, today we're going to talk about a whole heap of celebrations, and lots of the celebrations have to do with food. So I have, just for you, a very special activity. On this side is some sermon notes you can fill out if you want to write about the sermon. On this side, you have an opportunity to design your own celebration and design a flag to celebrate your celebration. So you can design whatever you want. It could make it all about you if you wanted, and design a flag all about your celebration. If you want to take one of these, boys and girls, you can, and you can go back to your seats. Thank you for listening so very well.